Hello all, welcome back to our channel. I hope you are all doing good. On this channel, we are creating content around cloud and DevOps space. We need your help and support by subscribing this channel so that it motivates me to create content around cloud and DevOps space, also with advanced concepts. Now we'll get into this topic. Today agenda is that we are going to log into that AWS cloud console and we are going to explore the services. What are the things? What are the services? And what details around in the AWS Management Console? Yeah, last day we have created created an free tier AWS account, and we talked about so what is free tier account? How are we going to use that account? What are the features available? And what is the details and around that. So now, let today we are going to discuss about by using that free tier account, how we are going to log into that, and how are we going to explore that. Let's get into that. I am right now. I am into that Google browser. So let's go to that AWS Management Console. Let's type onto this. Then you have this first link. You can see here, this is the page. It will take you through. Then you have this sign in to the console. Just click on this button. Once you have click on this button, you can uh, get into this page, and you can see here. This is the page you are going to uh, provide your details like user ID, password, and so which means that in order to get into this login, right? So you see here in this page you have IAM user sign in. Right now, we have not created any IAM user. Just we'll keep aside. Maybe we can next session we are going to discuss about that. So right now we are going to use for the email root ID, which is email ID. By using email ID, that is for our root ID, we are going to log into that. Okay. So for example, when you want to sign in, see this account ID, username, password, IAM username, password, we don't have right now. So let it be. Then right now I'm going to sign in with using root user email ID. So I hope you are remember earlier, which means the previous video. Maybe I can provide the link, the 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 link which you have the video which you have created for last day. So I will give that link into the description link. So before going through this or before getting to this uh, exercise or maybe for this login, you just go to that playlist or maybe go to that video and watch those things, the step by step process, and then you come back to this video so that it will be helpful or maybe it will be more clear on this. So okay, now we have two option. Can you see here? We have two option in that. One is for root user and another one is for IAM user. What is root user? What is IAM user? The if you see here, this is the information which is provided by AWS here. See, root user is account owner that performs tasks requiring unrestricted access, which means that so the root user having full access for each and every services. Okay, that is what it means that. So ideally in an organization or maybe in an industry, this is not a best practice only for the admin or maybe for the root user uh, for that particular account having that access. But remaining whoever the persons we are going to access that account, they're going to create an IAM user, and if you want to use more than one user, they will create as a group. The group contains multiple user, so they will have the access to the particular services. I hope you are understand now. So the in an organizations, uh, there have only the admin or maybe for the root user having the access for all the services, and ideally in an organization, they will create an IAM user. Okay, identity access management user, the user having the access for the specific services which they are going to perform for respective services. So that user doesn't have all the account, all the access, all the services access, but those user having only for the specific services in order to perform the day-to-day access or day-to-day services, right? So now, in case of in an organization, obviously they don't have single user or maybe for few user. There are multiple user having the same service access, means the same multiple user having going to access the services. For that, what they an organization what they will do, they will create as a group. For example, dev group, interface group, UAT group, testing group, something like that, each and every group having multiple user. So that part anyhow we will come to that next upcoming videos. Right now please understand this difference. So hope you are understand for it is then IAM user within an account that performs daily task. Okay, so this is for the daily task, which means that daily day to day or routine action means or routine survey task which you are going to perform. Now, right now, we have only for that root user, which let me log into this root user. Okay, so okay, then let me log in. Okay, so once I get into this page, okay, this is the AWS Management Console, which means that this is your page. Once you get into, once you are logged in, this you will come to this means redirect you to this page, and here you are going to access all the AWS services which they have been allocated for the free tier account. Okay, so this is our free tier account which we have created yesterday, as we discussed earlier. So by using that free tier account, we have been logged in today and we are going to explore this. First thing is that we are going to explore this page. So which means that please be understand what is this page about, what are the things we are going to see here, and how this page looks like, and what are these services, and what are the terms and terminology or the detail which will be present here. I'll let me explain all those things one by one so that you can understand or maybe you can get it familiar with this. Okay, so if you see here, okay, this is the page. Once you get in, once you logged in, here you see, okay, so this is the, if you roll over here, you can see that AWS console, AWS console home, which means that when you click this, this again this page will get render and it will show it. Okay, this is the home page, you can say. That is why it is mentioned AWS console home. Now you can see here adjacent, maybe in the right side, dot dot dot, right? So these are the services. Okay, when you see here services, we see here we have more than 200 services right now which is provided by AWS. If you see here, these are the category of services. If you see, there are there are there are multiple categories under that different services. For example, when I click analytics, okay, you see here, there are multiple services. These are the services. Okay, this is category. Each category contain multiple services. Hope you are understand, right? So what it is? These are the categories, service categories. When you click on this particular category, you can see the services name. For example, under analytics categories, we have Athena. This is one of the service. AWS Clean Rooms. This is another service. Cloud Search is another service. AWS Data Exchange is another service. AWS Data Firehouse is another service. Amazon Data Zone, EMR, AWS Entity Resolution, FinSpace, AWS Glue. Okay, so something like that. You can see here these many services under analytics. Okay, what these services all about? You can see some explanation here over here. You can see here Athena, serverless interactive analytics service. Okay, for example, cloud search, managed search service. For example, data zone, unlock data across organizational boundaries with built-in governance. EMR, managed Hadoop framework. Okay, so AWS Glue. AWS Glue is serverless data integration service. Okay, something like that. So you just go through this first. Okay, so understand that. So what are the services which will be provided by AWS? So you can understand. Okay, for each and every service, we can go ahead when we are going to learn the things. You can understand each and every services in depth. Right now, you can go ahead and understand. So how these services available. So what are all these services for and why we are using for this service? Just to go through that, you can see the short explanation which is provided by AWS. This is very very good. So you can understand these things. Okay. So when we go for the next category of services, if you see application integration, just to see here, these are the application integration services. Amazon Airflow, B2B data interchange, Event Bridge, Apache Airflow, Amazon MQ, simple notification service, simple queue service, step function, SWF. See, if you see these are the services comes under application integrations. So, I hope you are clear now. So, first category we have seen analytics. Second category we have seen application integration. Now, third category is blockchain. You see here, Amazon managed blockchain. So easily access query and manage blockchain networks. See, these are the services provided by under this category. Then if you see business application is another category. Under this category, you can see refer this how many services which is provided by AWS. Similarly, if you go compute, see under compute category, these many services provided by AWS. For example, under compute, we have AWS App Runner, which is used for build and so if you see build and run production web application at scale. Compute. Under this compute category, we have batch, fully managed batch processing at any scale. We have EC2, virtual servers in the cloud. Right now we are using for servers, right? Similarly, this is for virtual servers in the cloud. EC2 global view, EC2 image builder, elastic beanstalk. So run and manage web apps. Lambda, run code without thinking about server. Light sail, launch and manage virtual private servers. Okay, so Outpost, run AWS services on premises. So these are the services. Maybe you can go through that, you can understand easily. So whenever you are getting for experience, or maybe when you're going for each and every services, so this will give a clear picture about why these services for and what purpose which used for. I hope now you can understand some understanding about so what are these management console about. So what is this for the categories under this category? What are the services comes under? Okay, so these are some of the explanation. Then we have container category. If you see here, Elastic Container Registry, Elastic Container Service, Elastic Kubernetes Service, Red Hat OpenShift Service on AWS. See, these are comes under containers category. I hope you are understand now. Okay, when you see about database, we have Aurora and RDS, Aurora DSQL, Amazon DynamoDB, DynamoDB, Elastic Cache, Keyspaces, MemoryDB, Neptune. See, these are the services currently provided by AWS under this category. If somebody wants, okay, I want to build a machine learning use case. If somebody will coming and saying like, okay, uh, can I create or can I run a machine learning or maybe machine learning related workloads? Yeah, you can have. For example, we have machine learning. Under this machine learning category, see these many services which is provided by AWS. You can see here. So all the services which comes under machine learning, you can see here. Okay, for example, Amazon Bedrock, Amazon Code Grow, Amazon Comprehend, Amazon Deep Razor, Amazon Forecast. So that is how. So you can go through that. You can understand. So right now, when you understand, or maybe when you go through this, you can understand. You can feel about, okay, so how these services are built and what are the services available. What are what these services used for. So these services comes under which category. Okay, these are the information you'll be getting. So now somebody is coming and asking, okay, so what are the storage, or maybe what are the IoT related services which is available in AWS, so that I can go and use that. So if you see here, Internet of Things, yeah, you can see these are the Internet of Things, IoT services. Okay, then we have robotics. Okay, so this is when these are the storage. So, for example, basically in an organization, what we will do if you want to use that, or if you want to create a storage, so we will procure hard disk or maybe any kind of NAS storage. So create the storage, and using the storage, we can store our all the data, or maybe for the files, whatever the things which you are going to do as part of our uh, project. Okay, so similarly, we can see here, these are the storage services. AWS Backup, EFS, Elastic Disaster Recovery, FSX, S3, Glacier, Storage Gateway. So these are the services which are provided by under storage category. So hopefully you understand now. These are the things. Just to go through that, you can understand. Take your time. So go through all of the services, and you can, if you have, or maybe for the new to this AWS, you can go and understand each and everything. And if you have already experienced, maybe you have some level of experience in this AWS services, now you can go ahead and evaluate yourself, saying that, okay, so each and every category, maybe each and every categories of services, so how many services we have been used. So you can go ahead and note it down all the points. You can see that, yes, I have used for 5 services. I've used for 10 services. I've used these many services under these categories. So I have experience on these many categories. Something like that. You can evaluate. Based on that, you can go ahead and if you want to go for any kind of interview, or maybe somebody asks, so what are the services you have been used for in your organization or in your project using AWS, then you can go ahead and, yes, we have this many, I have used these many services under so and so categories, and I have knowledge about these many services. Let's say, for example, 5 services, 10 services, 2 services, there is something like that. Okay, so let's clear. Okay, so I hope you have been cleared on this. Please go through that and click on each and every categories. Under that, you can go through these services. We have some kind of uh, small explanation to understand what this service about, and why we are using that. So in case if you want to learn more about that, okay, so you can click that, and what it will do, it will take you into that respective documentation, and how in detail, each and every detail. So this for some kind of advanced things. So in case if you want to learn more about that, click on that and get into the next page, or maybe click on to the next tab, and you see here, so this is the backup, and you can see how it is works, and also what is the pricing and benefits, features, and how are we going to implement. So these are the things. So kind of it will be there. You see here, these are the things under AWS backup. Each and every service we have these features. So when you want to click that, so for example, if I tell you, if I go to compute, under compute, I am going to EC2. If I go here, so it will take you into this page. Here, this is the EC2 page. Under this, these, if you see the left side, right? So these are the related services, okay, or the related services which will be used for this particular, or maybe integrated, or maybe it is required in order to use these services, or by using those services, or maybe you can directly or indirectly use those services in order to configure this, to make sure your application works end to end. So kind of things. So these are the services, these are the features, or these are the um, mm, items which is related to the particular service. That's what you can see that. So here, when you want to launch an instance, it's required what is instance name, what is the launch template, and what is the plans dedicated host, what is the this record, which AMI it needs to use, what is the volume, what is the snapshot, what security group this particular instance needs to use. So you can relate that. So these are the things, or these are the services, or these are the features needs to be required in order to launch, or maybe in order to use that particular service, or maybe in the integrate those services in order to make sure that your application should work. Okay, so these are the things will be provided, but you can go ahead and understand, or maybe use that, learn the things, take your time and use that. Okay, now we have completed this console page. These are the services. Now this is the search button. If you want to search anything, for example EC2. Okay, so this will take you to this page, same page which we have seen earlier. Okay, so this is for search button, just for your understanding. Now we have completed this. When you come here, if you see here, it's shows Cloud Shell, but well, let me explain you. Maybe you can understand, but later you can go ahead and learn the thing. Cloud Shell is just like a command line uh, tool. Okay. So if you want to communicate with AWS via command line, you can AWS provided this tool, Cloud Shell. So by using this Cloud Shell, you can talk to that AWS services. Okay. This is the things. For example, I just who am I? It's not providing, but if you provide that, yeah, you can see that. So it's kind of command line. Okay. So in order to talk with that, or in order to perform any action, or maybe any work, by using that services, with the help of the services, by issuing AWS command. Okay, that's it. So hope it is clear. So maybe you can see that. The next thing is that if you see, this is for kind of notification. You need to set the notification. If you want to do that, you can configure most station. I don't have any configure means notification which say configured, so that's why. So these are the things, just kind of notification which for the user experience, and this is for some kind of support. Okay, so this button is used for support center. If you want to do that support center, if you see here, it will go to the, it will take you into the support center. Okay, so what are the support center will be there, and how to, in case any issue, to whom we need to contact, and in case of while doing some kind of application, right? So if you face any kind of issue, to whom we need to contact, something like that. So in an organization, what we will do, we have, when we are doing some kind of development, or maybe when we are using some kind of services as part of our applications. So we have different level developer service, or maybe for enterprise level, or maybe full enterprise, something like that. There are categories there. So if I have developer service, or maybe for a enterprise level service, so what we will do, we will create an respect in case of any issue. If it is related to account and billing, we can raise it. We can, if you have any technical issue, we can raise it respective category, and it will go to the AWS support team. They will address those issues with the help of mail, or maybe chat, or maybe through over a call. So something like that. So this kind of the concept which will, when we go for further, you can use that. Okay, so this let me, I just want to highlight this so that you can understand. So now we have done this, and this is for kind of settings. Maybe this is for the look and feel and other stuff, so lights. So if you want to change this kind uh, of findings, or maybe some settings, or maybe uh, the view purpose, or something, whatever the facility is there, you can use that. Okay, now you can come to this here. So if you see here, uh, right now, right now, we have that button, okay, arrow button. See, you see here, you can see something like here, right? Under United States, we have North Virginia, Ohio, California, Oregon. Okay, Asia, here you see Asia Pacific, Mumbai, Osaka, Singapore, Sydney, Tokyo, and Canada. Canada, we have Central, Europe. So something like that. So if you see here, these are the, okay, so region, right? So United States Nash Virginia is one of the region. This is the code, which this is the region code. Okay, so similarly, Asia Pacific, Asia Pacific Mumbai is the region, and you can see here. This is AP South one is the region code. So something like that. Asia Pacific Singapore is the region, and if you see here, this AP Southeast one is the this region code. So something like that. Okay. So similarly, we have AWS region. Under that, you can see the region code. So this is how it will be intimating so that you can understand. So now you can see. So what are the region we have visible, or maybe it's available for free tier account. Okay, so right now we are using free tier. That's what we can see these many regions which is enabled. And if you see the top corner, right, top right corner, we have one name DevOps Tech World, which means this is for my account name, and this is my account ID. Under this, we have account ID, which is uniquely provided by AWS, AWS, and this is for our account ID for this account. And if you see here, account, organization, service quotas, billing and cost management, security credential. So each and every uh, topics, or each and every category, or each and every options, we have different features. Then we can go ahead and understand one by. If you go and click on this account features, then your all the account related information will be shown. Okay, so these are the account ID, and what is the account name, password, and these things, this thing, it will be there. Okay, so this is the thing for your understanding. So fine. So if you see here is right. So DevOps Tech World, and this is uh, the work which will be using it. Then, if you see our organization, and we have billing and cost management, and also security credential. So each and every thing we have different features, and you can go ahead and view it. Okay. So these are the things. I hope maybe whatever the things we want to cover, everything you have been covered it. And these are the things for some of the. If you see this page, right? These are the uh, widgets, right? Like each and every widgets. If you want to change it also, if you want to restore, you can restore it. Or if you want to add widgets, you can add it, and you can see that. Right now, you can see the page first widget. It shows the recently visited services. Now, these are the some of the services I've been worked for recently. That's why it is showing. And these are the applications. And this for some kind of information. And these are for health services, means AWS Health. Welcome. This is for cost and usage. Right now, if I what are the cost which I am right now I'm using it, and these are the solutions, and explore the things, security, and this many things. Okay, so this is what I want to convey these things. So right now we successfully logged into this AWS console page by using our root user login ID and password. Yes. So now we successfully logged in, and we have been explored all the features with respect to that, all the detail, whatever the information, whatever the features which is available in that particular page, and we explored it and also explained in very in a detail, saying that to understand, or maybe to provide some kind of idea about how this page is looks like, what are the features available, what are the services, how to navigate it, and why we are using that, and what are the things available in that particular page. So that's what I want to convey that. So now I hope it will be clear to you all to understand, or maybe how to log into the management console, and what are the details, and why why those details, and what purpose we are having those details, and each and every details, how are we going to use that, and how are we going to navigate through to understand that, to give some clarity. So I just created this video. I hope it will be useful for you. And in case of if you feel like this video is helpful, and if you want to share with this video, feel free to share with your friend circle so that they are going to create, or maybe they are going to benefited according to, maybe they can start with their cloud journey, or maybe in if they are already having using that, maybe they can share with this video from some other friend circle also. So thank you very much. So as we told earlier, so need your help and support in order to create uh, more video like that. And kindly subscribe to this channel and share this video to your friend circle so that they can also get benefited, and they can use that cloud services in in a proper way. So thank you very much, all the very best, and we'll see you in the next video. So I'll keep you the earlier videos link in our description, and also for this the login and steps, whatever is required details under description, you can go through that, and you can start using that or start exploring that. Okay, we'll see you in the next video. Thank you very much, all the very best.